guys, I'm back for the gaming news for this week, and let's get into it. So we had the Pokemon Presents announcement for February 27th, of course, Pokemon Day. Anything Pokemon, guys, I think I posted on my Twitter, generally is not the normal direct, normally on a Pokemon Presents on the Pokemon channels on Pokemon Day, so February 27th of every year. So it's that time of the year again, another Pokemon Presents live stream is around the corner, celebrating Pokemon Days 2024, and I believe it's Johto 25th anniversary this year. So people keep speculating that it's either going to be a Let's Go Johto game or a Unova remake, so black and white remake, or both, who knows. So we'll have to wait and see February 27th. I did a initial thoughts on the Nintendo Direct for this week. I'm starting to do those kind of videos more often. I'll probably do one for the Pokemon Presents, seeing as it falls on a Tuesday. I'll probably have it out by Tuesday. I'll talk about it here, guys, in a second. So with the Nintendo Switch 2 reportedly internally delayed to early 2025, a launch exclusive on Nintendo Switch seems set in stone. Whatever the next Pokemon game is, the Pokemon Company has tended to release new games in the franchise in November, so perhaps we'll see a release then. Pokemon video game developer Game Freak received criticism for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, they were pretty bad at launch. IGN awarded it a 6 out of 10. The open world game of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is a brilliant direction for the future of the franchise, but this promising shift is sabotaged by the numerous ways in which Scarlet and Violet feel deeply unfinished. Yeah, that's an understatement, but you got the Pokemon Presents happening next week, Tuesday. We'll look forward to that, see what's going on with Pokemon. But then we got Microsoft confirms a June 2024 Xbox showcase. Xbox handheld mid-gen refresh, Fable, ? Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I might do a live stream for this one, we'll have to see. But Microsoft has confirmed plans on Xbox showcase event for June 2024. Tweeted issued amid its long-awaited business update. Microsoft pointed to the likes of Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, Avowed, Our History Untold, Powerborn as they revealed the June event. Xbox is keeping our promise to bring more games to players and around the world, with an incredible year of major releases like Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, and Avowed, Our History Untold, Powerborn, and more. 2024 is going to be great for Xbox. So that was Xbox on Twitter. So yeah, and here's one of the mid-gen refreshes. So this it was Brooklyn and something else. And we got a new controller. So these were in the leaks when Activision Blizzard was in litigation. But basically this is the new controller for the new consoles that are supposedly mid-gen refreshes. So supposedly all digital. Hopefully they do not go down that road. Hopefully they have a separate, even if they're gonna like make them all digital, hopefully they have a separate disk drive that they have you can buy separately if you want to buy discs for it, which would be annoying, but you know, if you're gonna go that route anyways. But the new controller supposedly has some features specifically that were originally PlayStation. So they had the what do you call it, haptic feedback, and then they have the built-in battery, to name a few that are well known. PlayStation does well. Taking a page from PlayStation with the new controller. The new Xbox, I'll call it a cylinder, I guess. And there's a new Series S refresh, so they're getting hardware refreshes. These are supposedly coming out, I think the original date was 2026, but then Xbox came out and said 2024 recently with their latest business update that they did, so plans changed, but that's when they were leaked, said to come out in 2026. But now 2024, I guess, sometime. But Microsoft also said fans can expect more controller options this holiday. Last year's revealed plans for a new Xbox controller codenamed Sabile, my bad. I think I mentioned that before. Controller features an accelerometer inside for gyro support, according to the leaked documents. Sabile is scheduled to be announced Q4 of the fiscal year of 2024 and launch at the end of 2024 for USD $70. These plans may be out of date, but June showcase feels like a good spot for a reveal. Have to wait and see. Moving on. So Nintendo Switch reportedly delayed to the early months of 2025, which plan was said to originally release the new Switch in late 2024, but it may now have changed. While many have been excited and hoping for the new Nintendo Switch 2 to arrive late this year, new reports suggest that the much-anticipated console has been delayed until early months of 2025. As reported by Bloomberg, VGC, and Eurogaming sources claim Nintendo has been telling game publishers that the Switch 2 was originally planned to release at the end of 2024, but is now expected to slip to March 2025 at the earliest. Pokemon is probably probably gonna announce and release their games this year, regardless of the Switch coming out the following year, the new one. Their stocks dropped in response to that, of course. You know, investors were not happy about it because, you know, that means less people buying hardware, but the Nintendo stocks dropped significantly after Switch 2 reportedly delayed to 2024. Nintendo stock experienced the biggest drop in a year, apparently due to the report the company's next console has been delayed. Rumors have swirled about Nintendo's consoles for years, but some are more consequential than others. Recently, the company's stock dropped as much as 8.8% after a report that the company has pushed back the launch of its Switch successor to 2025. Moving on, so then we got Star Wars Mandalorian video game reportedly in the works at Respawn. So we got a bounty hunter Star Wars game with a Mandalorian protagonist. This is the way. This is not based on the Mandalorian from the TV series, so it's a different Mandalorian. So we're finally getting a Star Wars bounty hunter game. You guys don't know there was an old Star Wars bounty hunter game for the PlayStation 2 called Star Wars Bounty Hunter starring Jango Fett. You get to play as Jango Fett on PlayStation. I remember it. It's an oldie. Pretty classic. I'm getting something like that maybe. I don't know. From the looks of it. These are concept arts from the Mandalorian TV show, so that's not to be taken into context for this one, because apparently it's not the same thing. But anyways, so then we got the PlayStation 5 Pro likely out later in 2024. Analysis say ahead of GTA 6, so despite what PlayStation is saying, their messaging makes no sense, where they're like, oh, PlayStation 5 is in the later half of its years, and then they still deciding to make a PlayStation 5 Pro. Don't messaging with Xbox and PlayStation have been all over the place recently, and I don't listen to half of it. If the reports tend to be consistent with certain things, I'll just assume it's happening at this point, but just assume there's gonna be a PlayStation 5 Pro. I'm honestly not gonna buy it, guys. I already have the PlayStation, just got a storage upgrade. That's all I need. I only need it for my exclusives. And honestly, it's in good condition. I don't use it as much. No reason to buy a souped-up PlayStation 5 for that reason alone. For one game. And I play majority of my games on Xbox, so that's just me. But we got the new one, the new slim version or slim variant out recently, and then hardware is abundant, guys, so just take your pick, I guess, of models. Those who just bought a PlayStation 5 aren't likely gonna buy this one, but I think it's happening. Xbox game Hi-Fi Rush confirmed for PlayStation 5 release date announced. Beat goes on. And we've already just got Pentiment Grounded for the Nintendo Switch in this week's Direct, so this isn't really all that surprising. Microsoft's making good on their word for cross-platform, I guess, multi-plat, I guess, with these titles that they brought up in the recent business update so I guess they're moving cross-platform with some of these titles. But following on from today's news that the Pentiment Grounded are coming to Nintendo Switch, Microsoft has announced the fellow Xbox game Hi-Fi Rush coming to PlayStation 5. Confirmation comes from a video seemingly pushed early to Bethesda's Latin and YouTube channel. This video is now offline, unfortunately. Xbox executive Matt Booty would announce in the new Xbox Wire post that Hi-Fi Rush is coming to PlayStation 5 and will arrive on March 19th. So, there you go. That's the third one, I believe. Now we're just waiting on Sea of Thieves if that's happening. Moving on. So then we got Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collections. It was shown off at the Nintendo Direct. I'm giving you guys more information on it here. Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collections releasing on PC, PlayStation, Switch, and Xbox. And the Nintendo Direct, it only showed the Nintendo release of it, but it's Classic Collections. The original Battlefront 1 and 2, done by, I guess Aspire's doing the ports to Nintendo. Aspire's also doing the remake of the Star Wars the Knights of the Old Republic game, so they're porting these over. Hopefully that thing is still in the works, and hopefully it comes out at some point. If it is, hopefully it's not a catastrophe. That's all I gotta say for that. But Battlefront Classic Collection releasing on PC, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, bringing back the original first two Battlefront games, complete with additional and previously platform exclusive content. It's releasing on March 14th. So the additional content, you got the Jabba's Palace from Battlefront 1, and the Size Ventress, Kit Fistu, Bespin, Cloud City, Ranvar, Harbor Renvar, Citadel, and Yavin 4 and Arena in Battlefront 2. So we got two new heroes. They weren't in there. I believe Kit Fistu was in one of the PlayStation Portable Battlefront original games. I don't know. It's been so long. But that's the additional content you're getting. I remember playing the hell out of the Conquest mode. That was fun. Something the new Battlefront games did not have. Shortly after the partner showcase, an official trailer announces coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms as well. So, guess it didn't show it at the initial Nintendo Direct. So, there you go, guys. Any news I don't get here, I'll post on my Twitter, and I will see you guys later. Peace.
Check out both my Twitter for news I don't get in vid form. I also upload on TikTok and Instagram.